10 years I am in immigration, 4 years in Turkey, 4.5 years here. I'm not iron, I am a human.
Hvert år flygter 10.000 af mennesker fra krig og fattigdom. Mange tager på en lang og farlig rejse for at få et bedre liv i EU.
Europe is the country that you can feel safe.
Grænsen mellem Grækenland og Tyrkiet er indgangen til EU. Kun få kilometer hav skiller den græske ø Lesbos fra Tyrkiet. Derfor prøver mange migranter og flygtninge at sejle over havet for at blive smuglet ulovligt ind i EU.
Inside of the boat there will be chaotic. And whenever you are coming, you have to put your life in your palm. And it can, in any second, it's gonna be, you will die.
Jeg er taget til Lesbos for at undersøge, hvordan situationen er med immigranter og hvilket arbejde EU laver på øen.
We are starting at the island of Lesbos, outside the capital of the island, which is Mytilene. Here is the seaside across the beach that the refugees come across from the Turkey.
I 2020 lå Europas største flygtningelejr på Lesbos. Den hed Moria-lejren.
What you see here in the background is the former reception center, which was called Moria. Unfortunately, it got burned in September 2020. Almost 30,000 people were without shelter.
Well, after the Moria fire, most of the refugees were transported to a new camp.
Den nye lejr på øen hedder Mavrovoni eller Karatepe Camp. Her bor 1700 mennesker. Jeg kan ikke komme ind i lejren, da de græske myndigheder ikke vil give mig tilladelse. Men en beboer fra lejren har taget flere billeder fra Karatepe-lejren for mig.
The families are in containers that each container has 2 rooms, one of course toilet. They have solar. They have air conditioning. Now the health unit that we have inside the camps tries to solve every medical issue that they have.
Beboerne i lejren har søgt asyl og venter på svar. Når man søger asyl, så beder man et andet land om beskyttelse, fordi det er for farligt at være i sit eget land. Hvis du får asyl i et land, så kan du blive i landet, til det er sikkert at vende hjem. Hvis du ikke får asyl, så bliver du sendt tilbage til dit hjemland. Men hvordan er forholdene i den nye lejr?
So the living conditions is not very comfortable for people. They're facing cold weather, they're exposed to the elements. They're receiving some food assistance, they're receiving food every day, and they're allowed to leave the camp during certain hours of the day. However, a lot of people are staying there for a longer time and they're really frustrated.
Living here is terrible. I really upset for the babies, for the sick people.
Inside of the camp, life is not good, even though now. There is no any backup plan for the refugee.
Efter Moria brændte ned, besluttede EU i 2020 at oprette en enhed, som skal hjælpe med at forbedre forholdene for immigranter på Lesbos. Men hvad laver den enhed?
Basically, it's to support the Greek state and to improve the conditions, especially to build a new reception center, an up-to-standard center, to ensure fair and fast procedures for the migrants, and even also to avoid the overcrowding what we had in Camp Moria.
Det nye center er en ny flygtningelejr, som EU-kommissionen har brugt kroner på at få bygget. Men allerede inden det er færdigt, så bliver det kritiseret.
In principles, it would be appreciated if the living conditions improve for the refugees and migrants. However, the new site that is identified for this camp is quite remote, so it is not close to any hospitals or supermarkets or schools, and it would be difficult for people to go out and interact with other people.
Man har bygget nogle nye centre op, som man kalder closed control centers. Og her har Amnesty været rigtig kritisk over for det, fordi vi mener, at det er fængsler af andet navn. Det er noget, hvor man skal have nogle biometriske ID-kort for at komme ind og ud. Og det er sådan nogle kort, som alle ikke har adgang til at få.
I think that new center should be observing the basic rights of refugees, which is the freedom of movement.
At det nye center ligger langt væk fra alting, kan jeg kun bekræfte. Jeg prøvede at køre op for at se byggepladsen, men efter en køretur i bjerge, skove og i tung regn, så vejen pludselig sådan her ud. Jeg kom derfor ikke længere. Det er ikke kun det nye center, som bliver kritiseret af FN og NGO'erne. Der foregår nemlig også pushbacks på Lesbos.
Så pushbacks er, bare lige for at forklare det, det er, når folk kommer ved grænser og gerne vil søge asyl, men ikke får adgang til asylsystemerne, og i stedet for ofte med vold bliver skubbet tilbage. Så det er noget, vi har set faktisk i lang tid ved EU-grænserne.
Well, there are a lot of reports about pushbacks which we are receiving here in Lesbos. We have many documented cases that people have been trying to cross the sea and come inside the Greek territory, or they have been already inside the Greek territory, even on the island, walking on the island. They have been arrested and they've been put in the boat and sent back. There had not been enough investigation and addressing of these incidents in Greece and from the European Union.
Alle har ret til at søge asyl i et andet land. Det er en menneskeret. Derfor er det ulovligt, når de græske myndigheder skubber immigranterne tilbage ud i havet. Det skal EU være med til at sørge for ikke sker. Og det har de altså ikke været gode nok til. Men hvad siger EU til kritikken?
I have spoken to Amnesty International and UNHCR, and both said that the new centers are like prisons because you need an ID card to enter and exit the camp, and not everyone can get these ID cards, and it's not very clear how you get the card. I mean, what's your opinion on that?
All eligible asylum seekers, they have an ID card, so they are allowed to entry and to exit the center between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m.
Let's talk about the location of the centers. Why are you building the center in the forest?
We are aware of the center in Lesbos, and the European Commission has also raised the importance of the availability and also adequate sufficient transportation for the residents that also can travel to and from the center.
But the center is funded by the Commission. Why didn't you make sure that it was built in the proper place?
As said, there are a number of considerations that need to be taken into account. What is important for us that the centers are in line with the EU law, that all residents are well taken care of.
Amnesty and UNHCR has documented pushbacks in Croatia and Greece, and both are very critical of the European Union, saying the EU hasn't done enough to prevent this and to investigate this. What's your opinion on that?
Julius, our position on this is quite clear, actually crystal clear. We have this issue. We are deeply concerned any reporting on putback and also mistreatment. Any such treatment, we have said, if confirmed to be true in any circumstance, is intolerable.
So you think that the Commission is doing enough to prevent this?
I think we do everything that is in our powers to raise the issue, to engage constructively, actually with the authorities.
Tilbage på Lesbos håber de i lejrene, at EU vil hjælpe dem.
My asking to European Union is helping to us, to transfer us to a nice country to take care of us.